introduction to the school. Okay, so Maria, you work. Okay, begin now. Okay, off you go. Maria, you work.
But when you doesn't believe in whatever, it's a little bit sarcastic.
No? Oh my God.
Stop. Did you find that difficult or not? You did? Okay, so this group stopped talking. So who was speaking? You? Okay, Manuel. Okay, so this group stopped talking, and then I saw a reel. Oh, I will show you on my phone, etc. This is not okay. So etc.
Because the topic is.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Waffle. Okay. So you.
No.
One
Very
second. Okay, so. These topics are not the most amazing topics in the world, okay? I want you to develop your fluency. It's not about, I have a fantastic opinion about if I was the ruler of the world. Nobody cares about that, okay? But if you stop speaking, one sec. If you stop speaking and start showing your phone, you're pausing I saw you paused for about 5 seconds. If you don't believe me, you can watch back on the video. Okay? You are not developing the fluency skills.
But we only show one type of cookie that he don't know.
Yes, that's fine. But this is not the conversation.
No, wait.
This is not the conversation. I don't want the other person speaking. I want the other person. If you speak, you go, oh, that's interesting. You want one person speaking. You don't want the dialogue here. Okay? I don't want you to have a dialogue. Okay? Right? Do it. And by the way, that should have been more difficult. It was 1.5 minutes. Okay? Yes, question.
The word is skepticism. When you
skepticism.
No. When you doesn't believe in a religion. Or
Atheism.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's other words that I want.
Agnosticism.
Ascetic.
That's not about not believing in God. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Look this up, but it's not about not believing in God. It's about a lifestyle. Okay, everyone. Choose one more topic. This is the last one. Choose one more topic. No. Do not choose a topic that you like. Choose from that. Okay, you have 1 minute to think, starting now. You should be thinking, not speaking now.
Maybe.
Don't be speaking. Don't speak. Shh, don't speak. Dennis, move your ass quick. Back.
What was I thinking?
Think.
I think you were right.
More skeptical.
Okay.
But that can be about anything, not just about God.
I know. Like, magic.
Okay, begin. Quickly, begin. Continue. Stop! Stop! Now that was 2 minutes. That was 2 minutes. Okay, that was 2 minutes. And this group down here, after 1 minute, said, "Oh, Andrew, we're in the second minute. This is impossible." Now, if your language skills are at the point where you can only talk about the topic for 1 minute, you really do need to improve your fluency work. I'm going to do this more than once this week, and hopefully at the end of the week, 2 minutes about any topic will seem easy. Okay, and it's not because the topic is easy, it's because you will have strategies to use when you don't know what to say. So for example, if I said, okay, imagine this was the topic.
Okay.
Okay, pig farming in El Salvador. Now, I know nothing about pig farming in El Salvador. What would you do if somebody asked you to talk about pig farming in El Salvador for 2 minutes? Okay? Well, at the end of the week, hopefully you will have some strategies to use when you're asked to talk about the topic that you have no idea about any of the topics. Okay, you understand that? Okay, so you might use delaying tactics, you might use some turn-taking language, etc., etc. Okay, but you will be better, hopefully, at the end of the week. If you think your performance was very poor, then hopefully it will be improved by the end of the week. But that was a fluency development exercise. It had nothing to do with that. Now you will practice that. Now, how old are you, Keira? How old?
5.
5?
Mm-hmm.
So, Keira is approximately 28, is it? 28. Approximately 28, or exactly 28? Exactly 28. When are you going to die? When would you expect? 100? 128?
Maybe.
Okay, 128. Right, does everyone know what this concept is, or this word? What's an obituary?
Someone died.
It's when someone dies, what?
Doctor make
Oh no, the doctor does nothing with an obituary.
well, that's why.
Okay, it's what? Yes?
In the grave.
It's a little text that someone writes about this person's death, and they say, or about this person's life, and they say, oh, this person was a great person, etc., blah, blah, blah. They liked music, etc., etc. Okay, you get the piece of paper and a pen. Get the piece of paper and a pen.
Piece of paper. Could you give me a piece of
Someone else will have. I run out of paper. You my table here for that. What an excuse, right? Okay, now I want you to imagine you're dead. Okay, I want you to imagine you're dead and you're going to write your obituary. Okay, so what I want you to do is look back at the previous. Well, if you were me, you'd probably die when you're about 44, so I'm 43, hopefully it'll be next year. Okay, so if you think that you have another 50 years left, maybe you have more achievements, etc. Maybe you think you're going to have a family and kids, maybe a few dogs or cats, etc. Blah blah blah. What achievements you're going to have in your life? So I want you to look back at your life, okay, and write down the achievements in full sentences. You understand that? This is accuracy work. So you would say, oh, Kira achieved blah 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 this when she was younger or whatever. She became the wife of Edberg. She had little children. They're Edberg Jr. and Kira Jr. whatever it is, etc. Okay, they became footballers or with strange tennis player names, etc., etc. You need to write down about one paragraph about your life. Okay, you understand that in full sentences. Okay, off you go. You have approximately 15 minutes. Okay, off you go. Write down your death. Okay, yes, as if you were dead. Okay, it's a lovely start to the week. Okay, off you go. Write down what you're dead. One sentence. No.
Welcome to the 27th.
No. You're going to look back at your life and write down all the things that you wanted to do during your life. In the past, because it's obviously your death.
Andrew?
Yes.
I want to die.
No, exactly. It's not in obituary. No, that's on the headstone. I was born. Okay, you can write my. Yes. Oh, sorry. Yes, another person is going to write your obituary. Another person is going to. So you will write.
Yo creo que esto queda más rápido.
JP, move your ass. What? When were you?
No. 1994. But I told you.
So you tell me what you achieved during that time. Also, did you get married? Did you have kids? Did you achieve what jobs you had? What you expect? What?
Maybe 94.
Oh, yes, exactly. Maybe eventually found the job you're doing after years of
see it in the text.
Maybe we can subtitles.
Begin with that, and then write down about your family, about your jobs, or qualifications, or etc. You have another 10 minutes. I'll explain in a minute. You have 5 minutes. You have 2 minutes. What did you do? Remembering.
My grandfather has a ranch.
No problem.
But you don't branch the place where you have some
Yeah, my grandfather.
like
Well,
farm.
the work my grandfather, he had a ranch, but he raised.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would like you now, everyone, I would like you now to show your partner what you wrote and see if they can identify any grammar mistakes. Okay, so the pair of you, okay, so the three of you together, the pair of you together, the pair of you together. Kira, you're with Edberg. Raquel, you are with Laurie and Hyunjun. Pair of you and pair of you. Okay, so can you identify any grammar mistakes in the text? Okay, Raquel, you are on with the girls. Okay, off you go. What mistakes do you identify?
You can understand my reply.
Dennis, you have constipation or what? There, look.
You want to finish?
Yes, sir.
Take that and stay where you are.
But I need to.
Quickly, Dennis.
Look at it. It's so terrible. This is embarrassing. My mom is about yeah, I'm saying
What should we do now?
So you're supposed to.
The grammar? Ah, okay. I changed some things.
Thank you. For many people.
Okay, quick, Dennis. Okay, perfect. April, did you notice any mistakes in Vincent's work? Because I did. Did you? It's perfect, is it? There are no mistakes?
Perfect, I don't know, because I can understand.
His handwriting. Yes. Now, Vincent, I am not the only one. Okay.
So yeah, maybe doesn't want to write these, but I imagine someone
Okay.
reading the myths.
Okay. First of all, everyone, shh, 1 second. So when I went around, everyone, pay attention. When I went around, yes, I know, but we don't have time half the time because nobody stops when I ask them to stop. Okay, so the first thing that I noticed is some of you are using the wrong tenses. Okay, so some of you are trying to use future tenses in an obituary. Now, unless you believe in the afterlife, okay, and you're going to be reincarnated as something else, you will be using what tenses? Past. You will not use the present. This person is dead, okay? So this lady over here, she is very superstitious and she did not want to write about her own obituary, so she wrote my obituary. Okay? She wrote my obituary, and she started using future forms. Okay, now I do not want to live again. Okay, I don't even like this life. Okay, so can you read it out for me, please? And the rest of you, if you hear any mistake, put your hand up. Okay, so begin.
Andrew spent all his life teaching English to people, different people.
Wait. Teaching what?
In English.
That's very good. Keep going.
Different people from different countries in Castel Forbes.
Now, could you please tell me what is the name of this school?
Castle Forbes.
Yes, it is not Castle Forbes or Castel Forbes. It is Castle Forbes. Repeat.
Castle.
No, there's no T pronunciation. So
Castle.
Castle Forbes.
Castle.
Okay, keep going.
Because of that, he never found a girl who shared his life.
No. Okay, wait. Because of that, he never found a girl, what?
Who shared?
Who shared his life. Now that sounds very weird. So there's a better way. There's a better way of that. No, he never found a girl to share what? His life. Is that correct? He never found a girl to share his life
Here.
with. Okay, so in this case, very often you will share something with someone. So this is a dependent preposition. So he never found a girl to share his life with. Now, to be honest, how old? Yeah. Okay, how old am I? How old am I?
I don't know.
Now, if I did find a partner, how old do you think the partner would be?
I don't know.
Okay.
60s, almost.
Yeah, almost 60. Would you call that person a girl?
Yes.
You would. Well, okay. It's if.
My boy?
Do you want to? Yes. No. You would call that person a woman. A woman. Not a girl. Okay. Keep going.
No.
Well, okay, I know. Okay, you're insinuating things about my personality. Keep going.
Furthermore, he lived in a little house in the field with 5 dogs.
He lived in a little house where?
In the field.
In the field.
In the field.
In
With
which
5
field?
dogs.
Wait. Which field? Which field? Do you know the field?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. But nobody in that text you did not mention which field.
Countryside.
Okay.
A field. Yeah. It would be strange to say I lived in a house in the field because it seems like there's no driveway. It's just a random house in the middle of cows, etc. So you would typically say in the countryside. Yeah, so I lived in a house in the countryside, yeah. With
With 5 dogs. Ignored,
5 dogs.
Yeah. Ignored for society.
No, not ignored for society. Ignored. No, ignored by society. Ignored by society. Right. Very good. Keep going. Yes, keep going.
And finally, he died when he was 100 years old.
Now, to be honest, if you said, "Oh, he died when he was 100 years old," it doesn't sound like an obituary. So usually you would say how the person died, or if it was a murder, you would try to avoid it. So you might hear he passed away. He passed away at the age of.
Because you feel alone.
You might hear, for example, the grand old age of whatever 100 and whatever.
Because he felt alone.
And yes, or you could say he died.
How do you say morir de pena?
What do you say that? No,
Yeah,
you wouldn't really say he died broken. Say heart. What would you say? He died of a broken heart. He died of a broken heart. Okay, because he couldn't find a woman in all 100 years. So exactly. He died of a broken heart, and I believe someone down there said he was eaten by the 5 dogs at the end. Okay, that's a possibility. Who knows, etc. Okay, all right. At least not too many mistakes, but the most important thing is that you be careful with articles in that context. Again, if you say the, it's specific. You know exactly what you're talking about. If you use a, you don't know. So if I said the chair in that room is blue, why would I say the chair? Yeah, in that case, there's probably only one chair, and you're going to say, well, I know which chair in that case, the chair in that room. If I said there's a chair in that room and it's blue, you don't know which chair, okay? So be careful about that. If I said, for example, this word, or this expression, what's that mean? What's that? Yeah, what's it mean? Which? You don't know. Yeah, no, yes, but there's one, but you don't know who it is. So when would you use that expression?
You want to refer someone in general, or you already don't know.
On the telephone. On the telephone. So, there's an Andrew on the telephone for you. That happens. People say that. So they say, there's an Andrew Doyle on the telephone or whatever, etc. Okay? So you have to be a bit careful about that.
There is an Andrew.
There is an Andrew on the telephone for you. Okay, now, Keira, can you read yours?
Peter was born in Bogota.
Slowly and loudly.
Okay. Keira was born in Bogota. She was a successful girl.
Now, stop. Just be careful how you pronounce that word. And there's one L, not 2. Okay, now pronounce that word again.
Successful.
Yes, successful, not successful. Successful means that you are successful at this. Now maybe, we don't know, okay, but it's pronounced successful. Okay, so again.
Successful girls.
Now, stop. Would you say, when did you die? What age did you die?
I don't know.
Approximately.
200.
200. Would you regard yourself as a girl at the age of 200?
Yes, always alright.
Now, does everyone understand that if someone, by the way, we had this discussion, well, I didn't have the discussion. One of the teachers was, he's a man, obviously, and there were 2 other teachers in there, women, and he said, is it okay to say, hello, girls, to the students who are women? They said, not really. So the 2 girls, the 2 women, said that it was unacceptable to say girls. So it depends on the audience. It depends on the audience and the culture or whatever, if it's acceptable to say girls or not. Now, if it's you saying it, yeah, okay. But like you'd have to say, usually you would say a woman. Okay? So keep going.
She was a successful woman.
Yeah.
She achieved 100 of her dreams.
She what?
Achieve.
Now,
Achieve.
you spelt it like this.
Achieve.
Now, what's that?
Archive.
No, that's archived, and that means what? What's that
Something in
mean?
the past.
No, that means you put it in a file. Okay? You put it in a file in the computer. This is what you want.
Achieve.
No. Be careful. How do you pronounce that? Say that. Now, listen to Maria. Maria, say that again. Now, what's wrong with that? Ch. Up. Up you get. In fact, Vincent, for his lack of, yes, the two of you up as well. Vincent, say that for me.
Achieve.
Again?
Achieve.
Achieved. Yes, lucky. Abril, say that.
Achieved.
Very good. Excellent. You?
Achieve.
Up. Okay, up you get. You, come on.
Achieved.
Very good.
Achieved.
Up. Okay, great. You? Very good. Next, Raquel. D. Very good. Young John? Yes. Very good. Okay, Dennis.
Achieve.
D. Up. Okay, get down there. Jimena. Perfect. Okay, so the people I asked, go down here. Okay, great. Stand up. JP, I forgot you. Yes, you. Okay. JP, quick. Yes, close enough. Okay, now the big problem for the four of these people is that they could not pronounce that sound. So that's an affricate sound where you have a t at the start and then a sh afterwards. So it's ch. But they said sh with no t sound at the beginning. So I would like you to say this word for me, please. Oh yes. Hey, right, don't hide behind Maria. So when I say 3, 2, 1, you will be saying this word in the appropriate style. 3, 2, 1.
Cha.
And Dennis, did you see this? And you. Okay, so I'll do that again. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now after you do that, you will say achieved. So you will do this first, and then you will say this word, achieved. 3, 2, 1.
Achieve.
Now, do you think their performance was very good? No, I think they need to do it again. So 3, 2, 1.
Achieve.
I didn't hear a single word from you. Cha.
Cha. Achieve.
Achieved.
Achieved.
That's better.
Achieve.
Now, do you hear achieve? Okay, so you hear no D, and this is a sh. So ch. A. Ch. Eaved. Eaved. Okay, so again, I want you to imagine that you're Italian and go eaved. No. Okay. Achieved. No. Okay, so do it again. Achieve. Achieved. Now you'll still hear the problem. Okay, next, Maria.
Achieve.
Perfect. You. Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Achieved.
Close. Next, Dennis.
Achieve.
Now, do you notice that now all Spanish speakers in the class should notice that there is no last consonant being pronounced when Dennis is saying this. So what Dennis is saying is achieve. No achieved. Okay, so there's not a d sound at the end. If you don't do that, you mix up the present and the past in English. Okay, because in the past you're going to have that d sound. This is not that word.
Okay.
Say that word for me.
Yeah.
Say that, Dennis. Say that.
Achieve.
Now do the other.
Achieve.
Okay, you do the entire mistake, and I want you to go, say this, Dennis. De.
Achieve.
No, just say, don't worry about this, just say that. De. No, de.
No.
De. Say that. Achieve. De.
Achieve.
That's better at the end, but you have a problem here, and you also have a problem with the V sound. Okay, I'll come back to that. Okay, sit back down, right, and get the piece of paper and a pen. Okay, get the piece of paper and a pen. So that's archived. That's achieved. Okay, right? Everyone? Okay, everyone, at the end, I want you to bring up your texts. Okay? I will take a photo of them. Okay? I am going to check the grammar. Okay? At the end. Okay? Now, for the people who were in the class last week, or for the people who are new, I should say, the people in the class also wrote texts last week. I keep a record of these and see if there's progress with the writing. Okay? All right. Okay, so can you get the piece of paper and the pen? Okay. Can you get the piece of paper and the pen? I'm going to play the news for you in Ireland. Okay? So get one piece of paper and a pen, and you're going to write down notes about what you hear. Okay? Okay. Everyone, so this is the news. I'm going to, you listen? Okay, you have a piece of paper and a pen. So you write down what you think you hear. Shh, shh, shh. Yes, okay, now you don't write down every single thing, unless you're able to write extremely fast. Okay, write down just notes about what you hear. You're going to hear this 2, maybe 3 times. Okay? Oops.
Hello there. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said he's in talks with Jordan to arrange an airdrop of aid into Gaza after Israel said it would allow foreign countries to do so amid international warnings of famine. Meanwhile, it's reported at least 20 Palestinians, including those seeking aid, have been killed overnight. A big security operation is underway on the first full day of President Trump's visit to Scotland. During his 5-day visit, he is scheduled to hold separate meetings with the European Commission President, Ursula von der Leyen, the British Prime Minister, and Scotland's First Minister. A teenage boy and a man in his 20s have been admitted to hospital after street disturbances erupted between rival football supporters in Derry City. PSNI officers said they believe some had gone to the area with the intention of causing trouble. Families and relatives of those killed and injured in the Creasla tragedy are to bring a number of lawsuits over the fatal explosion. They intend to bring civil cases against the operators and owners of the Applegreen service station, as well as the management company for the apartments adjoining it. In rugby, the British and Irish Lions have defeated Australia by 29 points to 26 in their second test match at the Melbourne Cricket Ground to seal the series. Hugo Keenan scored the winning try in the 80th minute. And that's all for the moment. Good evening.
Okay, so the peer review, Silvana and Hyunjung together, pair, Laurie, pair, 3. What did you hear? Quick. So Dennis, you work with him. There, that's right.
Do you have the letters?
Valentina. Amazing. Okay, right. So the first story, what was the first story about? Anyone get it?
Minister, Gaza.
First minister, in English, do you say the first minister usually? Prime minister, prime minister. What else?
20 people at Gaza was killed.
20 people,
Palestine
Palestinians, what did you say? Was killed?
killed.
People
Where?
were killed,
Oh, sorry.
Anything else?
Something about 4 countries are allowed to international donate to the
Okay.
starting.
What else?
Something about children, Israel.
Children, Gaza, Israel, yes, anything else? Okay, next one.
Donald Trump visited Scotland.
Trump visited where? Scotland, what else?
High security operation.
High security operation, what else?
They're meeting with the Prime Minister of England for UK and
Oh.
Scotland.
Okay, so did they say the Prime Minister of Scotland?
No,
Okay, we'll come back to that. Anything else? Again?
The first minister.
First Minister. Okay, so in Scotland they call it the First Minister. So the Scottish Parliament has a First Minister. The British Prime Minister is called Prime Minister. Next one?
Something about football.
What?
A guy.
What?
20-something
the star.
Yes, there was something about soccer, something about teenager. What else? Yes, something about the hospital. Some tragedy. Again? With intention. Okay, the next story. An explosion where? At a what? Service station. Something about apple green. Yes, very good. Anything else? Rugby? No, that was the next story. Okay. Again? Again?
In a fuel station.
Yeah, so a service station, fuel station, etc. Okay, and then the last story was something about rugby. What? 29, 26. Did you hear anything else?
No.
Oh yes, very good. Okay, right. So no, actually Manuel is closer. Say it again.
Winning with the try in the 80 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, winning with the try in the 80th minute. Okay, so I'll play it again one more time. See if we can get more. Oops.
Hello there. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said he's in talks with Jordan to arrange an airdrop of aid into Gaza after Israel said it would allow foreign countries to do so amid international warnings of famine. Meanwhile, it's reported at least 20 Palestinians, including those seeking aid, have been killed overnight. A big security operation is underway on the first full day of President Trump's visit to Scotland. During his 5-day visit, he is scheduled to hold separate meetings with the European Commission President, Ursula von der Leyen, the British Prime Minister, and Scotland's First Minister. A teenage boy and a man in his 20s have been admitted to hospital after street disturbances erupted between rival football supporters in Derry City. PSNI officers said they believe some had gone to the area with the intention of causing trouble. Families and relatives of those killed and injured in the Creasla tragedy are to bring a number of lawsuits over the fatal explosion. They intend to bring civil cases against the operators and owners of the Applegreen service station, as well as the management company for the apartments adjoining it. In rugby, the British and Irish Lions have defeated Australia by 29 points to 26 in their second test match at the Melbourne Cricket Ground to seal the series. Hugo Keenan scored the winning try in the 80th minute. And that's all for the moment. Good evening.
Okay, speak to your partner for another second or two. Okay, what did you hear? Was there anything different?
I wrote down that it was 5 after this about the kid, the teenager, and the man that was killed. The man was like they was killed in like a street fight. I think just injured by a football supporter.
I don't say one more word about finishing. Right? Right, okay. So could you tell me, did you hear any more about the first story? What's the name of the British Prime Minister?
Keir Starmer.
Keir Starmer, yeah, very good. Did you hear any other name? Did you hear any name of a German woman? Okay, nobody heard a German woman's name?
No.
Okay. Okay, next one then.
This second name is not in the second story.
No. Okay. Oh yes. Sorry, in Ursula von der Leyen in the second story. Sorry, my mistake. Okay. How long is the
5
trouble?
days.
Very good. Excellent. In the next story, the third story. So where did it happen?
Terry.
Where?
Terry.
Derry, not Kerry. Did you hear any organization and an abbreviation?
Football supporters.
Football supporters. Where else?
They're supposed to have guns.
Yes. How old were the two people? 20s, and there was something else.
A teenager.
Teenager. Did you hear an acronym beginning with P? PS? No. Okay, come back to that. The next story.
Families and relatives. What is that?
Yeah,
What?
friends and relatives.
Okay, come back to
To
that.
present a civil case
Yes,
for
very good.
the explosion in Apple Green to the owners of the.
Yes, very good, yeah. And then the last one, did you find out where it happened? The last one.
Osborne.
Again?
Osborne.
Osborne? No.
Was
Which country?
Australia.
Australia. What's a very, very famous city beginning with, or ending with Bourne? Melbourne.
Was a British and Scotland Islands?
British and Scottish Isles? Okay. Okay, right, yeah, we're very, yeah, you're going to hear a lot about Scotland in the Irish news. Okay, right, can you move your chairs over here and look in that direction?
I stay here because
There I can see with the
can see the with the
Okay, put your phone in your pocket. Okay, okay. Okay, so I'm going to, okay. Okay, everyone, pay attention. Okay, so you're going to watch this again. I will go over the main vocabulary that you don't know. Okay, Edward, pay attention. Okay?
I realize that
Hello there. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has said he's in talks with Jordan to arrange an airdrop of.
Okay, what's that?
airdrop.
An airdrop of aid. What is it? Of help. So the planes are going to drop the help in.
Aid into Gaza after Israel said it would allow foreign countries to do so amid international war.
Okay, what's that word mean?
A help?
No.
Middle.
Again?
Middle.
In the middle. So many prepositions or verbals in English begin with the letter A. Can you give me another one? I'll give you another one. Across, give me another one. Nope, that's not. Around would be another one. Give me another one. Again? Nope. Okay. Afar. Across. Oh, that'll do. Okay, so what does around mean? Yeah, so this doesn't need the A. What does across mean? Yeah, it doesn't mean need the A. What's afar mean? Far. What does a mid mean? Mid. What's mid mean? Middle. So very often the A at the beginning of those words is just going to tell you what part of speech it is. Okay? It's redundant. So when you see words like that, where you can say, break it up, and you see this part here, you can guess, really means in the middle. So a middle international warming.
Meanwhile, it's reported at least 20 Palestinians, including those seeking aid, have been killed overnight.
Okay, what tense is that? I've done that with you about 3 times now in the last 2 weeks. Again, what? Passive voice, what tense? No, present perfect. So have been and then past participle.
A big security operation is underway on the first full day of President Trump's visit to Scotland. During his 5-day visit,
What is this? He is scheduled, was that?
Like arrange the time.
No, the grammar.
Is present simple.
What?
Passive voice.
Passive voice again. Okay?
he is scheduled to hold separate meetings with the European Commission President, Ursula von der Leyen.
Okay, so you're going to hear her name quite a lot in the Irish news. Why? Because she's the President of the European Commission, okay? So it's very, very commonly heard, Ursula von der Leyen, okay?
The British Prime Minister and Scotland's First Minister. A teenage boy and a man in his 20s have been admitted to hospital.
What tense is that? Present perfect again, passive voice.
After street disturbances.
What's that?
Like
Fights and maybe violence, etc. Okay, riots maybe. Yeah.
Erupted between rival football supporters in Derry City.
Now that's the abbreviation I was asking you about. That's PSNI. Any ideas what that is? So that's the Police Service of Northern Ireland. So very often in Irish news reports you're going to hear that.
PSNI officers said they believe some had gone to the area with the intention of causing trouble. families and relatives of those killed and injured.
Okay, what are relatives? Yeah, family members. Okay, so a lot of you will use the word relations, but in English you can also say relatives. Okay, so your family members, basically. Now the pronunciation of this is Chrysler. Okay,
Those killed and injured in the Chrysler tragedy are to bring a number of lawsuits or
what's that? What is it?
Formal.
So they're going to ask their lawyers to submit a formal complaint to the police service or the judicial system.
the fatal explosion. They intend to bring civil cases against the operators and
So civil case is different to a criminal case. Okay.
owners of the Apple Green service station, as well as the management company for the apartments adjoining it.
What's that? What's that mean? Break it up.
Join something to us.
Yeah. So it's beside. Okay. So if apartments are adjoining the service station, they're connected. Okay. So there's apartments that adjoin this building on the other side. Okay.
In rugby, the British and Irish Lions have defeated Australia by 29 points to 26 in their second test match at the Melbourne Cricket Ground to seal the series.
What's that mean? Yeah, okay. Literally seal. If you seal a letter, what are you doing?
Receive.
No, you go like that and then you stop it from opening again. So a seal in the past was a stamp like that. It would not be able to be opened. So to seal the series means that they succeeded. Okay. They won.
Hugo Keenan scored the winning try in the 80th minute. And that's all for the moment. Good evening.
Okay, now I don't care if you understand absolutely everything in that. But if you are going to understand the news in a country, what do you need to learn? Yeah, you need to learn probably something about the geography of the country. You would need to learn something about what? Something about the politics. You need to know some cultural knowledge. If I go to your country and I know all the words in the dictionary and I know all the grammar, I still might have problems because I don't know words like Chrysler. Okay? Cultural knowledge is important to understand the news and conversations down at the pub, etc. All right, have a nice day and